Patricia Redmond died with Christ and rose with him to new life. May she now share with him eternal glory. We have prayed together for Patricia Cotter, and now we come to the last farewell. There is sadness in parting, but we take comfort in the hope that one day we shall see her again and enjoy her friendship.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The family of Patricia Cotter, our mother, would like to thank you for taking time from your busy lives to gather with us and celebrate her life. Our mom had many titles. Each one she took very seriously. Patricia, Pat, wife, mom, Aunt Pat, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and Nana, just to name a few. Her first name, Patricia, was given to her as she was named after her father, Patrick. She took the role of the eldest child of Patrick and Nana Redmond seriously as well. Her sister Catherine would follow 4.5 years later, and then on her 14th birthday, August 11th, she was blessed with a baby brother, James. And as the oldest, she also took the responsibility to be the keeper of the family stories and the Irish heritage. When she was a young adult, riding the commuter train back home to New Rochelle, her father introduced her to her love, William Cotter. They married, and the title of Mom soon followed. She became the mother of William, Patricia, Thomas, and Jean. Our mother, sometimes referred to as Ma, had the loving ability to mother us individually, knowing our personal strengths and our personal challenges. Aunt Pat was another title she embraced warmly, and this was reserved for her nieces and nephews, Susan, William, and Joseph Murphy, along with Stephanie, William, Robert, and Peter Dooner. Pat loved her nieces and nephews and had the ability to make them comfortable in her presence. In her early 60s, Pat was given yet another title, Nana, by her eldest grandchild, James Cotter. Mary Elizabeth and Owen William would follow his lead. This was a title our mom could relax with, as she bestowed many Nana-isms on her grandchildren. Her collection of various pigs adorned her house and created a counting game when the grandchildren would visit. During a family dining room dinner, a stuffed pig actually took a dive into Nana's salad by accident. The offender shall remain nameless. Her love of Jeopardy was another Nana-ism. And of course, her favorite saying, "Well, there you go," was often used to tidy up a conversation. Our mom, Patricia, Pat, was able to collect many friends along her life's journey. She had a way of attracting friends, both older and younger than herself. Whether it was in her college classes or the various support groups she attended, her optimistic look on life, her sense of humor, along with God's grace, was something you wanted to be around. Being Pat's children meant sharing her with many friends and loved ones. Whether you were in need of a friend or a substitute mom, Pat made your journeys a little softer. At this time, the family would like to thank you for your love and support throughout the last year, including our mom's caregiver and friend, Grace Simmons. Thank you.
Those of you who don't know, I am Pat's son, Louis, and it's an honor to be able to participate in this service. This is a reading from the first letter of St. John. Beloved, see what love the Father has bestowed on us, that we may be called the children of God. Yet so we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know him. Beloved, we are God's children now. What we shall be has not yet been revealed. We do know that when it is revealed, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the second book of Maccabees. Judas, the ruler of Israel, took up a collection among all his soldiers, accounting to 2,000 silver drachmas, which he sent to Jerusalem to provide for an expiatory sacrifice. In doing this, he acted in a very excellent and noble way, inasmuch as he had the resurrection of the dead in view. For if he were not expecting the fallen to rise again, it would have been useless and foolish to pray for them in death. But if he did this with the view of the splendid reward that awaits those who had gone to rest in godliness, it was a holy and pious thought. Thus he made atonement for the dead, that they may be free from this sin. The word of the Lord. Praise God.
Weak and wounded sinner, lost and left to die. Oh, raise your head, for love is passing by. Come to Jesus, come to Jesus, come to Jesus and live. Now your burden's lifted and carried far away, and precious blood has washed away the stain. So sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus and live. And like a newborn baby, don't be afraid to crawl. And remember, when you walk, sometimes we fall. So fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus and live. Sometimes the way is lonely and steep and filled with pain. So if your sky is dark and pours the rain, then cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus and live. Oh, and when the love spills over and music fills the night, and when you can't contain your joy inside, then dance for Jesus. Dance for Jesus. Dance for Jesus. And live. With your final heartbeat, kiss the world goodbye. Then go in peace and laugh on glory's side. And fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, and live. Fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, and live.